So I'm going to start by drawing the head of the bug, and when I draw it, I make the bottom flat and the top round. It could be any shape you want to, but this is the shape that I'm going with for the head of my bug. The next body part that I'm going to move on to is underneath the head, and I'm going to draw the thorax. Now the thorax is connected to the head of the bug, like you guys learned, and it needs to be larger than your head, and again, it can be any shape you want it to be. I'm going for this nice oval. Underneath the thorax needs to be the abdomen. Again, whatever shape you want it to be. I want it to kind of go out on the sides and go thinner at the bottom. That's the shape that I'm going for in my imaginary bug that I'm making up for myself. The next step that I have to draw would be the wings. Your bug does not have to have wings, but if you want it to have wings, maybe you should draw them before the legs so that they don't get in the way of the legs. I'm going for a bat wing on my bug. Bugs don't normally have bat wings, but we're making up our own bug. So here we go. I'm doing a bat wing, and I'm trying to make the two of them symmetrical. Try the best that you can. All right, now it's time to add the antenna, and I'm going to go for curly antenna. I'm going to do one on one side, and then I'm going to go on the other side and do the other one. Make sure you use 2 lines when drawing your antenna. 2 lines. Don't make them 1 line, make them 2 lines. I'm going to do the legs next. I'm going to do a bunch of different lines for my legs. So I'm going to do straight lines in the top, and these are diagonal straight lines. And I'm going to make them go all the way to the end of my paper. My second leg is going to be a wavy leg. Again, you see I'm using 2 lines for my legs and my antenna because we're going to be coloring inside of them, and it's going to be better this way. My last set of legs are going to be zigzag legs. This is leg 5 and leg 6 because mine is not a spider, it is just an insect. So it's going to have 6 legs. If you want a spider, of course, give it 8 legs. And my bug is pretty much done. I just need to add the eyes on the side of the head. Bugs' eyes are on the side of their head. And all that's left to do is add some patterns. I'm going to be putting in some sort of patterns on the head. I think I'm going to trace around the eyes and just add a pattern there. Add whatever pattern works for you. Some horizontal lines and some circles, big and small. Then I'm going to add a pattern on the thorax. I think I'm going to break the thorax into a few parts, like most bugs have. On their thorax, they have designs that are broken into parts. I'm going to do some curved lines. And I'm going to try to make my bug symmetrical, because bugs are usually symmetrical, the same on both sides. I think I might add a little bit more design on the thorax, or I might just keep it like that. It's up to you guys what you'd like to do. I'm going to move down to the abdomen now. Down on the abdomen, I'm going to start with a circle. You can do any shape there. I've had people do diamonds, hearts. I'm going to do circles around that circle. I'm going to do more curved lines. It's nice to follow the shape of your bug parts sometimes. And I'm really getting there. I'm almost there. I just don't have any patterns on the wings yet. So when I'm done the abdomen, I'm going to move on to the wings. Again, I like to follow the shape of the body part, so I'm sort of following the shape of the wing. I'm adding in some zigzag lines because I don't have very many zigzag lines in mine. I like zigzag. That's probably one of my favorite lines. That and curly, which is why I made my antennas curly. So add some shapes. I'm going to go with some diamonds. I really like diamonds. Some big diamonds, some small diamonds. And with that, I've done all my patterns and I'm done drawing my bug.